What's the simplest retirement mistake people can avoid today?
The simplest retirement mistake that you can avoid is to stop thinking about retirement as just the first phase of retirement. So I call that the restart phase. And this is the phase that's probably the most fun. It's what you think about when you think about retiring. Like, okay, I don't have to go to work. I free up my time. I can do all my hobbies and other interests. I cannot have a schedule. I don't have to have a calendar booked solid anymore. Travel is usually on the minds of a lot of people. So that's the phase that people think about retirement. And that's a mistake because if you don't think about what happens in those other two phases, you don't adequately plan for what you need to plan for in retirement. So when you do that, you also miss out on resources that you could use when you think about things a little bit differently. An example would be if you have multiple properties and you're going to liquidate one, but you're going to do it later in life, you have to think about, even if you want to keep, for example, your cottage, when you're 85 or 90, you have to think, I could live that long, but you're 85 or 90, are you still able to look after the cottage? Are you still able to do all those things? And I would say probably after 75, you will have a little more difficulty in managing that property. So it's thinking about things like that. But also a big one is when people think about retirement and they think, I'm going to manage my own investments into retirement. And you're thinking about that from your 60-year-old self, not your 85-year-old self. So getting things in place before you need them is the biggest thing to pay attention to, because it's better to downsize a home before you have to downsize a home. It's better to have an investment manager, even if they're looking after only a small amount of your portfolio and you're managing your own. At least there's a place for what you can't manage anymore to go to someone that you're already used to when that time comes. So it's preparing ahead of time for those things that we can anticipate could easily happen, and understanding which way you want it to go and what decisions you would make in that stage. You can change your mind at that stage, but thinking about it ahead of time allows you to not be thrown off and have a lot of stress at different points in your retirement life. Because the ideal would be that you retire and you live your life the way you want to live it, and you live it in a way that all through the different phases that actually is what you would choose if you had the choice, what you would choose in those decisions that you would make at that time.